Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this particular video, we are going to learn about Concentrix aptitude test, which are conducted in multiple locations. Preferably, I'm just giving an idea like how to clear this test in order to go for the further rounds. So AMCAT is the one option where you will be having this particular version of test in Concentrix. So they have multiple roles, multiple process. For example, it might be into a core non-voice or it might be into a voice support. And they have many other locations in Bangalore. For example, they have in EcoSpace Bellandur for a healthcare domain. They have main office in Manyata Tech Park and the HR team sits in D4 block. And apart from that, you have one more building which is in Carley building near Veeranpalia, where you have a UK banking process. Apart from that, you also have one in near Jaydeva Hospital, Banaragata Road. So you have technical support and other process. So and Whitefield also, I believe, like there is a Concentrix. So in these uh, locations, so there are mostly you'll be having this AMCAT test to check your communication skills, whether you're up to the mark to go for the further rounds, where you'll be eligible for the manager round. In certain rare scenario, you'll be having mostly a manager round, uh, virtual manager round, in case if your experience is more than 7 years. So listening skills are being checked, grammatical errors, so how you frame the sentence and how well you understand the topics and reply. And there might be a free speech where you have to speak about a topic and how you pronounce a sentence. So how and what on what basis, like the concentration towards this particular interview when you are trying to give in one particular place in a quiet and peaceful manner. So there are some subsections which will be there. There are some, I believe it's nearly A to G sections. So just wanted to give you some little bit clarity before you proceed further, in case if anyone has plans to do this aptitude or assessment test. So there will be one option where you have to listen and speak about that particular topic. Where we have to listen a particular words and you have to repeat the sentence. And apart from that, there will be one more option where there will be a set of scenario, a situation will be described. For example, Peter was having pepperoni pizza with a juice and he paid money in the form of cash. And post that, the automated voice will ask, so what did he had, and did he pay money on cash or card, and what is the customer name or what is the person name. So these kind of questions might be asked. And apart from that, there might be some sentence in the screen, so we have to speak, you have to frame, and you have to just read it out accordingly. And apart from that, there will be certain round in that AMCAT where you have to listen on the voice which tells you something and you have to repeat it in a clear way. And then the next topic is it into free speech. So a topic will be provided, so where you can think about for 30 minutes and speak for 60 seconds, sorry, think for 30 seconds, and speak for 60 seconds. And so the topics can be something similar to this: describe your favorite fictional character. So fictional means it's something which is existing in the stories. And one more topic which was given was describe the people of any new place you have visited recently. So these kind of topics will be provided. And apart from that, there will be one more section where one word will be missing, like a fill in the blanks. So apart from filling that particular gap or the filling the sentence, you have to repeat the complete sentence which is being told. And yeah, and one more thing, there is a last section where the sentence will have an error, so you have to frame or give a correct sentence and repeat it properly. So these are the basic aptitude test which will be there. It will not have that much lengthy topics, or it might not be too hectic, but if you are clearing such rounds, it will be easier for you for any other companies in future, especially even a fresher or an experienced person can attend. And most of the time the walk-in is available in Manyata Tech Park B4 block, if not in near Jaydeva Hospital. So you can visit on weekdays. So it will be very much helpful. If not, if there are any consultancies tied up with Concentrix, you can even visit those particular places. And there are few things which has to be kept in mind while doing an assessment. I have informed in the my LinkedIn profile today, but just wanted to keep a record of it. So I'm just going through that. So whenever you are doing an assessment, never try it in mobile. So do it in laptop in a peace and a calm place. So don't do it in a place where there are a lot of disturbance. And in case if you have a headset, it can be a earphone or a headset if you have, try to use it so that you will be able to listen it clearly and it won't create any disturbance for other people. For example, it might be a repeating sentence, and the automated voice will give you some instructions on the various round. So how we have this Versant round, similar for the Accenture. So same, this AMCAT test will also be there. Even in Sagility company also we have a similar kind of assessment which is being taken. So one more thing is, close all the applications whichever you have opened. It can be a Gmail or any other web, this one. And if you have opened any other Word format, so close all those things. And the instructions would be clearly given, but still I'm just giving it in a short form. And give your best without any malpractice. Like, try to give your 100% rather than uh, trying to copy from something else. And in few cases in certain MNC firms, so it will ask you for a proof to show uh, with your pic. So be dressed decent, and apart from that, take a photo which is and it will give you a, like, the photo should be clear, and so that it adds as a proof. And apart from that, volume. So before you do this particular test in laptop, do check the volume if it is in a medium voice where you can hear properly, because in between if you are changing the alt tab or if you are checking, it will be very difficult for you to continue the test, and the system will not allow you more than once. So try to be aware on the sounds, the speaker volume or the system volume. And few particular assessment, so there where the instructions are given or any topics, it might get disappeared, or it will be better if you have a notes uh, side by side. I don't think it will create an issue while writing, while doing an assessment. So whatever necessary, just a blank page, just make a note of it will be helpful for you, because everything you cannot remember the topics which have been given. So these are the things about this Concentrix aptitude test. I hope people can apply, even though you might be looking for a core finance, banking, or accounts background. Try such kind of aptitude test one or the other day. It will be helpful for you to clear any of the interviews which might be for your dream company. It's not compulsion that only for BPO or a voice you have to do these kind of companies. And as per my knowledge, any company might have one or the other disadvantage. So never have a negative opinion about a company and ignore some companies, because the current scenario, the market is very tricky to get a job. So try to apply for as much as possible any jobs, and try to negotiate your salary and join anywhere, and side by side you can try to apply for any other companies. And apart from that, let me also cover few more questions in interview. So this is in one of the US insurance based company. So let me give you some idea. So the interview questions are 5 lakh, it will be 5 lakh will be the total asset, and equity capital is 1 lakh. Preference share capital is 50,000. What is the outsider's liability? And in case if you need know any of these answers, do comment on this video so that it can help with the little bit of the questions. And income statement, what is income statement? It's a cash, or it's a capital, or it's a cost of goods sold, or is it a accounts receivable? And there are even scenarios where they might even ask what is the meaning of ledger and uh, general ledger. And apart from that, yeah, I think it is general ledger and journal entries. I'm sorry. So let me correct this. Okay. Then next question. Assets it's 1 lakh. Liability is 75,000. What is the capital? Capital amount. And this is for one of the company where it has both accounts as well as insurance background. And listing of GL account, what it is called? Either it is trial balance or financial statement. And what is the benefit of insurance? Beneficiary or policy holder? So who will get the benefit of insurance? Is it beneficiary or a policy holder? Invoice of the business that owes to a supplier is liability. True or false? Deductible in insurance policy is dash premium amount. And coming to the next question, next company. So this has 52 questions and you will have 1 hour time duration. So here in this particular interview, aptitude test, they will check the error correction, punctuation, sentence formation, and passage will be given, and you'll be answering the questions. Listening comprehension and visual reasoning, and logical reasoning, critical reasoning. So these are the things, and graph related questions. So this is for one of the e-commerce based MNC. So if you're able to see here, a hawker is purchase a hawker purchases orange at the rate of 4, but he sells at the rate of rupees 5 orange for a rupee. What is his loss? 20%, 25, 30, 16, 67. A man wages increases by 10% and then decreases by 10%. What is the total percentage change? Zero point 0.5 minus 1, 2% minus 1.1. So if you don't know these answers, do comment on it. Comment on this particular video, and yeah, if you want to know a better answer, or you can do research in Google. I'm not sure if any other videos are covering such kind of topics, but my video obviously it will be completely different with all lot of unique contents. And next question, Kiran brought a bag a cost of 2600 rupees and he sold it after a few days for 2080. What is the percentage of loss incurred by Kiran? 22%, 15, 16, 20. An apple cost 16 cents and peach will be costing 36 cents. What is the ratio of the cost of peach to the cost of apple is ratio. So it's a ratio based question, 9 is to 5. And yeah, these are the options. And if John is 3 times as efficient as Robert, find the ratio of number of days required by each to work alone. 1 is to 3, 3 is to 1, 2 is to 1, 1 is to 2. And you'll be getting this odd one from the pick the odd one from the images. And this interview question, even we have it in the government job exams. And apart from that, the next question, I can do a piece of work in 8 days, which can be done in 10 days. How long will it take to do if we work together? 48 bar 9 days, 11 bar 2, 40 by 9, 43 by 9. So these kind of questions which will definitely help a college students, or even if you are in a school, these questions can be researched. Even if a teacher is checking this video, school teacher, it might be helpful for them. And I hope my screen is visible, and a few questions, whatever I have told, it has some meaning behind it. And unless and until if you are aware on these basic questions, definitely you will be able to clear the government job exams or any other aptitude test. I'll mention even these questions little bit in group description box if possible, if not in the comment section, so that you can have a clear cut view in case if my screen is not visible. And yeah, so there are few questions which are being mentioned here. So if you know any of these answers, definitely it will help your people. So I hope this video is helpful. Okay, let's cover, before ending this video, let's cover one more topic. So it's a combination of all the topics. One is Concentrix interview test, aptitude test. Another is a interview questions for few companies, and last is the tips for software job seekers. So coming to the BCA background, like BIT or CS background, so mostly it's better to learn coding or do a course in coding or learn this data science topic. And scope is mostly in full stack developer, that is into Java, and AI has scope, machine learning, automation testing, Salesforce developer, and AWS also has scope, Amazon Web Services. And we also have other platforms like Azure PaaS, SaaS, SaaS, Microsoft Platform, Cloud Computing. And then we have cybersecurity field, which also is a booming and has scope, DevOps field, Red Hat, and we also have research and development design, PLSQL developer, Oracle version, cloud engineer field, Oracle DBA, MongoDB. So these are the fields which will be helpful as a fresher to start a career. And if you are an experienced, these are the field which generally has scope to get a better view. And whenever you are guiding a person, whoever is interested in IT, please guide them in a better way, because getting a job compared to a finance background, IT background is very much challenging, and even people are literally struggling in the market. And even the proper placement is not given in colleges, in any big MNC firms. So do a complete research whether if placement are provided, what is the cutoff percentage, and study preferably in Bangalore city rather than studying in interior Mysore or Mangalore, Udupi, or any other states in interior Karnataka, or it might be a Tamil Nadu or or Andhra Pradesh, Telangana. So try to study the basic BCA or a BCom or BBA in city, so that you will get a lot of exposure compared to other cities. In case if your dad father is from a farming background, or from a lower class, or if not, if you are not able to afford financially, because main education, the basic education is really important. And doing a post graduation, it's not a compulsion unless and until if you're able to do it with where you can get a proper placement. And nowadays even MBA freshers are struggling to get a job, or it can be an MCom person as well, or it can be a MCA. I'm not sure whether how well we are getting benefited, but coming to the finance background, unless and until if you are getting benefited out of it, please do study your higher education. If not, BCom and BBA is completely enough. I hope this video has some unique contents which have covered on various topics. So let me get back to any other topics in the future. Thank you all for watching this video. And one request is, whatever video which I'm uploading, even it might be a long video, please do watch till the end, so that you will get up-to-date information, knowledge, and any queries you have, do comment on this video. I will definitely check and get back to you. And do subscribe it and share it to your friends or colleagues. The more you subscribe, and I will also get the motivation to upload more videos in the future. Thank you all for watching.